Hello and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and today I have a review of the Storymaster's tale Dracodeep Dungeon by master storyteller Oliver McNeil. I bought this literally because Olly is an incredible storyteller, and the Lovecraft Parlour, Cthulhu Parlour, was such a discovery for me that I absolutely loved it. But has this actually been worth the amount of money that I had to pay to get my hands on it? Welcome to the GMS Magazine RPG review videos. I absolutely loved the Cthulhu Parlour's Hotel Lovecraft because it was such a wonderful way of doing some weird storytelling that required minimum preparation, and without us even noticing, we were really dragged into it. If we add to that the fact that Olly McNeil has been an incredible storyteller for years and years and years, and he's worked with people of the caliber of Tom Baker and keala, then yeah, you do have to pay attention, and I most certainly do. So when he mentioned this book in Facebook a few days ago, I went onto Amazon and bought it right away. And I say Amazon because this is a POD book printed in Poland by Amazon Fulfilling, which is a different take than what I normally do, which is to buy from drive-thru because I know exactly what it is. So production-wise, is this okay? Well, the cover is absolutely gorgeous. It's a little bit too busy for me on the title area, where it was a tad difficult for me to actually read it to start with, but I really love the style. It is quite evocative of old style D&D kind of illustrations, which I really like. The cover is quite soft. It really is a soft cover, and it is soft cover. And although the printing is very good, don't think that this is going to last you a very, very long time. Because it won't. Simple as that. But then this is not really a book that's meant to last you a very long time either. If you hear some noises, that's my dog. Yeah, sorry, he's playing and he lives here, so. Inside, what do we find? We find some really interesting stuff. It's the layout is one column, which is okay. I would have preferred two, but that's absolutely fine. Very consistent style of illustrations throughout the book, which is absolutely wonderful, and everything comes with their own illustration, which is equally wonderful. Very interesting thing, this game requires some D4s and D6 to play, but you may not need any at all, because if you look here on the right side of the book, you have a series of combinations of dice, which is great because what's meant to happen is that you put your thumb on the side of the book and then you flip it, and that is the result. So in this case it would be a 2 and a 6, and then we flip it again and it's going to be a 3 and a 6. I'm very lucky, am I? I'm guessing. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So that alone is brilliant. I really like it as a concept, as an idea. I really, really like it. What are you meant to do? Well, this game you're meant to create your own characters, and you have a surprisingly detailed character sheet in this, where you are going to set your name, your class, your fighting skills, what damage you do, the magic craft, what magic damage you do, if any, your fortune, your health, what skills, items, gold, so on and so forth. And this is where you keep track of what's going to happen in the game. There is a map. There is in fact many maps. Well, it's the same map many times, which is at the end of the book, and it's been repeated time and time and time again. And why? Because you're going to be visiting these areas, and every time that you visit one of these areas, you're going to make a decision as to what's going to happen or not. Sometimes the areas will disappear, Sometimes the areas won't disappear. Sometimes there will be some encounter. Sometimes there won't be an encounter. And that is how the story is going to take place. For example, you get here, you get the Death to Orcs, Sword of Albion, Thieves Challenge, and you get a description of what you're meant to do. You get an objective of each part of the dungeon, the starting area, which is number 33 in the map, and then quest areas to add, which will be number 30. Solo play is 2 days, and group play is 2 days of 48 rounds. That's the time in the dungeon, basically. And once you get there, you jump. The Grand Tomb here. Sorry, I was looking for something else. And then you're going to make your decisions based on this, which is pretty good. One cool thing, and this is something that I highly recommend that you do, is to scan this code, because this is going to bring you some narration, some music, something really atmospheric that will help you get into the mood of what you're going to find. You'll get the description narrated, which is, believe me, absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. And there is little else that I want to tell you about this, because I don't want to spoil anything. Character creation is very quick and very, very easy. This game has been designed to be for pretty much any age, so it's never gonna be too hard, and the skills are going to be spread with all the players, so everybody's gonna have something to do at some point or another. It's been very, very well balanced in order to achieve that. It's very good for children because it's going to have something very easy and approachable to do in the lines of, get rid of a dragon, for instance, or it's going to have something for adults as well because it has a bit more of a challenge to it in some of the parts. So yeah, this is something that I would probably play with, well, pretty much anyone. The fact that a few pieces of paper and a pencil and just this book is all you're going to need, unless you want, of course, to scan, in which case you will need your phone or any device that will allow you to do that. I reckon that this is a no-brainer. The stories are absolutely wonderful. There are plenty of maps in here printed and plenty of character sheets, and you can download PDFs so you don't have to destroy this book if you don't want to. And you can play this many, 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 many times, which is brilliant. You're gonna get an awful lot of entertainment from it. There's only one thing though that I hope, haven't looked into this, but I hope that you can get, and you get some rewards. These rewards are here. It would be very nice to be able to have these rewards in the PDF, so we can print them and cut them and give them to the players so they can remember what items they have, what they have found, and they can also trade them if need be. That would be very, very nice indeed to have, so we don't have to basically cut the book. So if you're looking for something that you can take absolutely anywhere, that you can escalate to play with kids or you can play with adults, that it's going to bring some really cool narration to give some atmosphere, this is it. So I would definitely go for this. Thank you very much indeed for being there. And until the next time, do leave me your comments. It would be great to hear what you have to say. But until then, I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.